Good morning. My name is Lynette with Quality Sewing and Vacuum, and I appreciate you joining us this morning. Today we are going to be using the Scan and Cut for how do I make quick gifts for the holidays. So the Scan and Cut, you can do paper, you can do fabric, you can do vinyl. There's so many options. It is one of my favorite Christmas gift making items in my sewing room. So today we are going to make a little angel, and it's a great little ornament. So I put a little twine on it. And first thing, we're going to low tack, or you're going to put your cardstock on it. You can use cardstock, you can use scrapbook paper. Like I said, you can also use fabric if you wanted to make it into a fabric ornament. But first thing we're going to do is pull up our design on our Scan and Cut. So I have my design on a USB stick. I'm going to tell it I want to retrieve it, and it's on my USB. So here's the design that we're going to do today. Once it shows it is 3 pieces, I'm going to tell it okay, and I am going to load my mat. Line up my rollers and push my load button. And then I can tell it okay, and I want to cut it. On the Scan and Cut, you can also draw, you can emboss, you can do foil. It has so many different functions, which is why it is one of my favorites. Right there, I can see my design. My paper is not stuck, but we will fix that. Okay, my paper is stuck. I'm going to tell it to start. It's going to pull it in, and it tells me on screen this particular design should take approximately 4 minutes.
So Marianne is asking, where can she find the design that you're using?
So the design I am using today comes from Dreaming Tree. It is a website with a lot of SVG files that we can use. Another great place to find different designs, such as my little holiday box that I made, is from Scan and Cut. When you purchase that, you get a link to Canvas Workspace, and they have tons of free projects. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this because it's kind of boring to just watch it cut. So I have one that's already cut out, and you can see that it's starting to pull away. So we can easily just grab our little edge and pop him out. So sometimes you'll have a little piece that kind of hangs on there. So we'll just grab it and pull away. Now, one thing about the Scan and Cut when you're doing paper projects, if you look really close, you can see little tiny score marks. What that does is that gives you your place for folding. So you get a really nice crisp fold. So there's my angel's little head. I also have her body. We'll get rid of that little guy. And I have her wings. Okay. So when you get ready to put it together, all you're going to need is a glue stick. So first thing we want to do is take her body, and we want to turn it and match it up. Now you can see this is quite a big fold, so a lot of times I like to just give it a little squish so that it gives that shape. And take my glue stick. And I like using purple so that I know where I went. Match that up. And we're just going to hold it for a second or two. So next on this little guy is my angel face. Oh, I didn't hold it long enough. Okay. Next on this one is my little angel. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to add some glue. And I'm going to line her up with the body. On this design, you can see there's little ridges. So I can line up the little lace of her head to the body. And again, we're going to just give it a second.
Lynette, could you use hot glue on this rather than a glue stick?
You can use hot glue. The only time I would not use hot glue is if you're using a really light paper. So if you get foil paper or something like that that has no body, you're not going to want to use a hot glue gun. It's going to leave shadowing, and it will also make it really thick in those spots. So then a glue gun would be, a glue stick would be preferred on lighter paper. So once I have all my little pieces, she is officially done. So from here, you have a lot of options. One thing you can do is, I have a little yellow one I made. You can go back and you can add crystals. So you can add them here, you can add them here. You can embellish it as much as you want. Another option is, if you would like to, you can use fabric or paper markers and you can draw a little face, give her details. One way I like to use these is as a gift card holder. So on my Christmas every year, I give gift cards to my children for different things that they like. And so you can make up your little angels, put them up there, and it's a lot nicer than just putting it in the branches. Other things on the scan and cut you can do, like I said, is little gift boxes. So all of the different projects you can do that are quick and easy, like I said, you can get from Canvas MySpace, and they make great gifts for kids' teachers, for people in your sewing guild, all of that. You can really personalize. So if you enjoy this project, or if you would like some other ideas for quick gifts, we do have our holiday make and takes this weekend, December 9th and 10th, and next weekend, I have to look at my paper, the 16th and 17th at all of our locations. To find out which locations are hosting it which day, visit QualitySewing.com. So I hope you enjoyed the angel and have a great holiday season. Thank you.